Welcome to Storytellers Anthropology. Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. Today we are about to discuss brief description of about the unknown past of Shanidar cave. It is a very important site of Neanderthal hominid fossil man. This is the entrance of Neanderthal Shanidar cave. This is the evidence of Neanderthal people. These are also the fossil evidence of Neanderthal people. This is also a picture of cave, and this one is a skull of Neanderthal people. Introduction. Shanidar cave is a significant archaeological and paleoanthropological site located in the Zagros Mountains of northern Iraq within the Kurdistan region. It is famous for the discovery of Neanderthal remains dating back approximately 50,000 to 60,000 years or more. The site was extensively excavated between 1951 and 1960 by anthropologist Ralph Soleke and his team. The 10 Neanderthals at the site were found within a Mostrian layer, which also contained hundreds of stone tools, including points, side scrapers, and flakes and bones from animals, etc. This is the picture of trench. Introduction. The first 9 were Shanidar 1 to 9 were unearthed between 1957 and 1961 by Ralph Soleke and a team from Columbia University. The skeleton of Shanidar 3 is held at the Smithsonian Institution. The others, Shanidar 1, 2, and 4 to 8, were kept in Iraq and may have been lost during the 2003 invasion. Although casts remain at the Smithsonian, in 2006, while sorting a collection of faunal bones from the site at the Smithsonian, Melinda Zeder discovered leg and foot bones from a 10th Neanderthal. This is the entrance to Shanidar cave. Key points of Shanidar cave. Zagros Mountain, Erbil government, Iraqi Kurdistan. Excavation uncovered 10 Neanderthal skeletons, 1 to 10, as well as several proto-Neolithic skeletons dated to around 10,000 BCE. The Neanderthal remains show evidence of varying ages and conditions. For example, Shanidar was an older male who survived serious injuries, indicating possible care or social support within the group. Shanidar 4 is especially famous for the flower burial, where clumps of pollen found around the grave were initially interpreted as evidence of deliberate flower placement, suggesting symbolic or ritual behavior. That's why the name is flower burial. This is the picture of the location inside the Shanidar cave also. Another key points are some of the skeletons appear to have been buried intentionally, supporting complex mortuary practices, while others may have died from cave roof rock falls. This discovery extended the known geographic range of Neanderthals into Southeast Asia and provided important insights into their biology, behavior, and social structures. The cave floor sediment layers have been dated to roughly 55,000 to 45,000 years ago for some individuals. Recent excavations since 2015 have revisited parts of Soleke's original trench to apply modern archaeological techniques for better dating and analysis. In addition to Neanderthal remains, Shanidar cave has also yielded artifacts, skeleton remains, etc. Shanidar cave in 2020. Shanidar 1, Nandi, approximately 35 to 45 years old, considered quite old for a Neanderthal. physical condition, suffered a severe blow to the left side of the head as a youth, blinding or partially blinding him and causing brain damage that led to paralysis and a withered right arm. Also had a healed right foot fracture and major injuries to the lower right leg. Walked with a pronounced limp. His right arm may have been amputated or lost use during life due to trauma or disease. Survived for many years after his injuries, suggesting extensive communal care and social support. Evidence for Neanderthal empathy and group cohesions. Possible conditions: suffered from degenerative diseases like arthritis, Forestier disease. This is the skull bone of Shanidar Neanderthal skull, dated 80,000 to 60,000 BP. Shanidar 2, around 30 years old male, about 5 feet 2 inch, 157 cm, killed by rockfall in the cave that crushed his skull and bones. Left tibia showed scavenger tooth marks. Evidence of ritual scent of a small pile of stones over stone points and a large fire by the burial site. Slight arthritis reported, higher cranial vault than average for Neanderthals, possibly bridging features with anatomically modern humans. Skeletal remains of Shanidar 2. This in Iraq Museum, 60,000 to 40,000 BCE old. 3. Shanidar 3, 40 to 50 years old, male. A puncture wound to the left ninth rib, likely caused by a low-mass projectile weapon. Possibly a thrown spear or dart, lived several weeks after the injury with bone healing. Represents one of the earliest potential cases of interpersonal or even interspecies violence. Injury may have resulted from a conflict with another human group equipped with projectile weapons. Health: suffered from a degenerative joint disorder in the right foot which would have caused pain and restricted mobility. Skeleton is on display at the Smithsonian National Museum. Another next slide. This is the Shanidar 1 skull, 60,000 to 40,000 BC, Iraq Museum. This is the evidence of Shanidar 3 skeleton, National Museum of National History. Shanidar 4, the important flower burial, again adult male, 30 to 45 years old, discovered in a fetal position on his left side. This is the burial position, surrounded by clumps of pollen from various medicinal flowers, once interpreted as evidence of the purposeful inclusion of flowers in the burial ritual, coined the term flower burial. Originally seen as strong evidence for Neanderthal ceremonial or ritual burial, flowers included yarrow, cornflower, scent, Barnaby's thistle and others, suggesting possible medicinal use. Recent research questions whether the pollen was deposited internationally by Neanderthals or brought in by animals like gerbills or fish. Skull is partial, with only some cranial elements reassembled. Shanidar 5 was reconstructed by Eric Trinkers and his colleagues beginning 1976 and was finalized in 1994 after correcting a couple of errors caught in the process. During the process of reconstruction, there are discussions suggesting signs of intentional cranial deformation. Eric Trinkers suggested that Shanidar 5 had its cranium deformed intentionally as an infant. This implication was overruled due to the fact that the curve was missing after the correction of a misplaced cranium bone fragment. Still, the frontal mid-sagittal angle of this individual was very flat on 147 degrees. The cranium shows signs of endocranial hyperstosis, where plaques are found in the left and right side of the frontal bone. Shanidar 1 to 4. These conclusions provide remarkable insight into Neanderthal life, culture, health, interpersonal relations, and funerary practices. They reveal a group that exhibited empathy and care for its vulnerable members, possible ritual or symbolic behaviors, and complex interactions with both the environmental and each other. Shanidar jet in February 2020, researchers announced the discovery of more Neanderthal remains which dated back to more than 70,000 years ago in layer B dating back to approximately 12,000 years ago. Ralph's astrology found numerous Neanderthal cells which may indicate that Shanidar maintained this diet for some time. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. To be continued, and the next topic will be about evidences of hominids discovered from Lake Mungo, the Lake Mungo man, and thank